Everyone, it's Kohalu, your man here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment and share.
And subscribe.
Yeah, it's your man Kohalu. We're gonna do another teeny tiny short teens react to 1990s music videos.
I'm back.
And then we're gonna play some D&D, and then we're gonna play. Then we're gonna do kids react to us playing D&D.
And then we're going to build a Minecraft server. We're going to play D&D in the Minecraft server. It's going to be great.
Anyway, so Phil, lay it on us.
You know, in terms of bringing in viewers, that's not a bad idea, Kyle. All right, yeah. So last time, basically, all that happened was we left the fucking stupid giant pyramid shape. Bunch of stupid people who were trying to get into the pyramid shape, and there was a lot of spells being cast that made a lot of not happening happen, and
A lot of holding people.
And eventually we beat them. And there's like the dude's body gets like taken underground, like it gets pulled to hell immediately, which is convenient for us.
I mean, his body there wouldn't have made a bit of difference.
Yeah, but at least we know now that he's insured.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Guarantee he's in hell. He could just be chilling under the desert.
He's in hell!
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he wanted to be. Maybe he wants to hang out with, like, Asmodeus in hell.
He's in sand hell. Yeah, and that's it. It was a long combat session.
That was the shortest recap we've had.
Well, it was like all combat.
Mm-hmm.
Then those two ex-slaves wanted my money.
Oh yeah, forget those guys.
No, they can go fuck themselves. What did they do?
They offered to help.
Money. It's not your money. You were a slave. You're free now. That is your payment.
Right, so some details on what's going on. Let's see. Jacques and Gox are looking at this. What was very recently a crater in the ground, and now it's just sort of reforming. Let's see, Voltaire, you've got some manacles on. There's dead people all around you. Argus has brought in the 4 horses and cart that they had. And Haldor's there, I guess, talking to Walton. And Galahad is just sort of surveying the situation.
Yeah, Galahad kind of saved our asses.
And the one guy that...
Especially mine.
Indeed. And then the one guy that you guys did not kill is sort of running off in the distance.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, we missed one?
Yeah.
I don't recall letting that person go free.
There was never a time when we let someone go.
We
No,
have
one person
the
legitimately ran away.
Yeah, one person ran away.
No, not the one foot soldier, right? Or are we talking about the summoner that stopped fighting us?
No, all the way on the way far right side of the map.
Yeah, he like totally bounced.
What a fucking coward.
Oh yeah,
We have to
that
go
guy. I know
after
he
him.
ran away. Like, fuck him. He's just some whatever, nobody. He's the half-halfling.
Wait,
Yes,
it's okay. He's probably just gonna die
Oh,
anyway.
he's the one you insulted the crap out of, right?
Mm-hmm.
correct.
He's just gonna get murdered as soon as he goes to his superiors. You failed me for the last time. Slice.
I want to do that. What? No, they're not allowed.
Right, so, what do you guys do?
I call the big horse.
I call one of the aptly sized horses for myself.
Just so you know, now that you have a bit more time to survey the whole area, you notice that Galahad had moved your camels from before into the shadow of this gulf in the sand. So they're still there, but yeah, they're still there. You still have camels.
We should let the queens know that there is no longer danger and that we took care of it.
Yeah,
Should
it'll be
we?
fine.
I think they don't care much.
Well, I mean, we got them all worried. They're probably in there. They're like, oh no, they're coming.
I mean, they did say they have no concept of time, so they maybe think like, it's been like another couple of years.
100 years will pass and they'll be like, are those guys still on their way?
Yeah, I actually wanted to go check out the cart.
See, I don't recall if I searched the cart yet, but in case I haven't.
I do recall that you did.
Okay.
Okay, so how did we divvy up the spoil?
I don't think we did.
All right, then let's get to divvying.
Oh god.
Don't die on us.
Oh, it's too late. I'm a goner.
What?
I hiccuped and it hurt.
Oh.
Okay. Did you happen to write down, Tyler, the loot that was in the cart?
Boy, did I not.
It was typed. It was typed into the chat, wasn't
It sure was.
it?
Oh, can we still
Okay, so 2 books.
do that? Is that a thing?
Oh wait, no, I think that was just on some person. There's 2 books, 47 gold, 15 silver, a spell component pouch, a pocket watch, and there's 120 gold among the other fighters.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, pretty sure we already divided that gold up. It's just the items
Yeah.
that we didn't.
Yeah, there was a wand, a holy symbol, a gold mace. No, I don't think we went through the cart. 'Cause I'm not seeing anything specifically for the cart. I'm seeing things on people's bodies.
No, I just told you what was in the cart. There's a lot of water, food, rations, things to repair a cart in the desert. But for the most part, it's rather spacious. It looks like they have anticipated to bring back a lot of stuff, so it's pretty lightly packed otherwise.
How good is their food?
There is a mix of Elvish Trail rations, human rations, watermelons, and fruits and vegetables.
I get that watermelon.
Let's crack a bit of watermelon. That's what we're gonna do.
Each of us get our own watermelon because we did such a good job.
I wish I got a watermelon instead of grapes.
Alright.
I was gonna say, whoever has the pocket watch, can we do a check on that to see if it's magical? Or detect magic?
Argus
Or
has
actually,
the
can I
pocket-
do detect magic over like the loot as a whole?
So Argus has the pocket watch, I believe.
I think I do, yeah.
This
Okay.
pocket watch has the ability to give haste to whoever has it. That's it. Just gives you haste all the time.
A pocket watch of permanent haste.
I don't know what that is, and how that works in D&D.
Haste lets you take 2 rounds of action
Oh, okay.
in 1 round.
No, it does. Okay.
Not exactly.
Sorta.
Not exactly,
Sorta.
but
It's not quite that good.
That's the brass tacks.
actually, at this level, it might as well do that.
Yeah,
Right?
it's pretty good. It's pretty good, especially if it's on you permanently.
Alright, so
No,
is the
so-
pocket watch magical anyway?
No, the pocket watch is not magical in any way.
What about the watermelon that I'm eating?
Does it have dates?
It is magically delicious, but otherwise not arcanely magical.
So it's a divine watermelon.
If I do detect magic on the loot as a whole, is there anything that stands out? Besides the spell books and components, because obviously, and I've already addressed those last session.
Yes, the what was it? The Morning Star or the flail? Wait, let me check on what the
Oh, the
cleric had.
golden. You said mace a minute ago.
Mace. That was
There was
it.
a mace.
Yeah. So the mace is an enchanted mace.
Ooh. Is there any? There's no way for me to tell what it is. Unless is it inscribed in any way?
So this mace, it is made of this black metal, and the tips of it are silvered. It's slightly dulled from what you can tell is quite a lot of use. And otherwise, you find that sort of just swinging it around. This is probably a +1 mace. Seems a bit easier to swing around than most.
I'm going to be like, "Hey, Argus, catch!" and toss it to him, I guess, because we have a mace user.
I block it with my shield. I've been attacked.
That's fine.
Argus challenges you to combat for attacking him.
Yeah, the mace rebounds off your shield onto the sand and then gets followed by hell. No, it falls on the sand.
Why would you do that?
I look at it like, oh. I give it a couple practice swings. And then I smack one of the watermelons with it.
Roll for damage.
Maces are a D6, right? Or are they a D8? I don't know.
I think it's d6.
Sweet.
+1.
Woo! That watermelon explodes.
Yep.
I look
A
at
light
it,
mace
I
is a 1d6. Yeah, so you bring it down on the watermelon. Rhine goes everywhere. You're splashed now. Roll a Constitution save. No.
Slightly sticky.
You know what? It's not a full day unless you end it slightly sticky. That's one out of Argus's book.
Wow. Open to interpretation.
Absolutely. I can keep this, right?
Yeah, that's fine by me. I don't think anybody else can use it. And it's a little too dinged up for me to do anything with.
Jacques says, "Why don't you bury that in the ground forever?"
Wait, what?
Jacques tells you, "You should bury that in the ground forever."
The hell are you talking about? It's nice. Look how nice this is. I give it a couple swings.
And as you're swinging it, the white one, Cox, just flinches at every wave of your arm.
Oh, come on, I'm not gonna hit you.
Whatever.
I say, alright, Rayleigh, what's the plan? Do we have anything else to do in the big tomb?
I don't think so. There's no Book of the Dead to find, so I think it's safe to say that we're good to go. But what do you think, Galahad?
Okay. Azimar, are you their leader? Jacques says.
Rayla's gonna shrug, look around, and be like, I suppose I am the de facto leader at this point.
Definitely.
So it's a democracy of equal partnership.
And how did you guys get here?
Threw a mouthful of watermelon. Caramel.
Oh, yeah, I see. And you'll be needing these horses too.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Is Galahad gonna answer my question?
Oh yeah, what was your
I don't care
question?
about these guys.
What was your question?
I was asking if there's anything else he could think that we would need to do here, and terms of things for the museum
So he asks
or
you.
library.
He takes out a bundle of sticks. Each of them is like brightly colored in a different color. There's like red, green, black, blue, yellow, purple. And he asked you, well, did you clear out any traps in or otherwise creatures in the tomb? Is it safe to send an excavation party now?
There's one mimic remaining, and the Pharaoh's tomb should not be entered, but otherwise, yes. It should be safe enough for people that we would send.
So he takes out the green stick and snaps it in his fingers, and then puts the rest away.
What was that about?
Give me the Arcana check.
I can't do it.
I mean, you could literally ask him, but yeah.
Or I could just no.
Okay. Yeah. Well, obviously those are Gemini sticks in his hand. So.
Obvious.
You know that.
Obviously.
You know that these sticks are made in twins. And they're magically connected so that if one breaks, even from vastly far away in distance, so will the other.
Got it.
So
I'm guessing the green one wasn't safe to send people.
Yes. So Galahad says,
To me.
well, if you've recovered everything there is to recover here, then I think we can head back.
There is one thing you should know. There's a chamber where two queens reside. It leads to the Pharaoh's chambers, and they're still alive in a way, and quite willing to share knowledge. So, I had quite a bit of an exchange with them. If we can send someone who is a linguist and would know ancient Assyrian, or be able to share a language, there's quite a bit that we could learn from them that we would lose by looting the tomb as a whole.
He looks at his sticks and says, that is a complicated message.
I understand. I think we should actually get back to town as soon as possible.
Well, perhaps. Let me talk with these two for a moment. And he goes to them, and you start hearing him talking in a language that you don't understand.
What is it?
Give me linguistics.
I speak languages.
I was going to say, I speak languages. I have 4 now.
What was the fourth one you got?
I think I got just sign language for like some reason. Hang on a second.
Sign language.
I picked up like one, and I was like, afterwards, I was like, why did I do this?
So, of your original 3 languages, this is not one of them.
Okay. Then yeah, that's I can do a linguistics check for you when I find what the heck the. I'm just going. This is going to be one of the things
All right. You know Celestial, and you know its absolute polar opposite. This is Infernal, the language of hell.
Oh, okay.
You can tell that they. So at first, Jacques and Gox are quite surprised that Galahad would know this language, and they're talking about Mazahara Varia Indarna Sana Inta Syria. And they're just sort of going back and forth about that. Meanwhile,
yes.
Yes.
Rayla, just for the party members, Rayla's going to actually visibly looks surprised at that because she would not have expected Galahad to know Infernal.
Yes, this is not a language that one would pick up lightly.
Yeah. Also, Galahad's an elf with golden armor. It's kind of the opposite of what Infernal is associated with.
It certainly is. And then Haldora talks to Walton. Well, what's gonna happen now?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea. I think we're going back, but I don't know what's going to happen to you. I'm the wrong person to ask. If you need to heal up some wounds, I can do that. But other than that, I got nothing.
Haldora turns to you, Raelith.
I'm guessing she's asking the same question.
Huh. Well, it would seem I'm at your mercy.
Well, I guess the question is whether you prefer this mercy or the being at the mercy of your former companions.
And she kind of flinches at that. She says, And then over your shoulder, Raelith, she spots you, Valtier, and she does a sort of double take, like...
Yawn.
I ain't thinking shit of you. Get up.
Yeah,
Wow.
Valtyr's not even really paying attention right now. He's just kind of like kicking around some sand, waiting until
Somebody tells
Until-
him to do
we get up and go.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I would like to take one of those horses.
Did I see her reaction to, like, the way her facial expression changed or anything?
Yes, you observed her reaction.
Okay. I'm going to turn and glance over my shoulder to see, like, what she's looking at. And then I'm going to shoot her a quizzical look. Oh wait, I can see her face, so I would know exactly why she's looking at it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, never mind. I take that back. Instead, I'm actually going to just shoot her a little bit of a grin because, that kind of half-elf torn down the middle is rare, I believe.
Yeah, half-elves are rare. This weird true half-elf
Chimera.
is...
Yeah.
Chimera is bizarre.
This nightmare being the ugliest being you could ever see.
He's not that ugly.
The ugliest creature you can think of.
See, the funny thing is, though, like, Heldora's picture is actually quite attractive. And then there's Valtier.
And then there's Valtier.
Asymmetrical
Mother
shaming. Asymmetrical shaming.
No, I actually quite dig Valtier's look. Like, I think he's really neat looking.
I don't need a horse. I'll walk back.
You have a camel.
I don't need a camel or a horse.
You are responsible for returning the camel.
I'll walk the camel back.
Did you get hit in the head or something?
Raelith, Galahad turns to you.
Yes?
It is my...
Yes, Galahad, sweetie.
It is my intention to take these two far away from here, to Draconia. And let's show you where Draconia is, because you would know this. Okay, so on the map, the end of the red line is where you are now. Basically, in the middle of the Osirian desert. Draconia is northeast.
What is that, like a 3 days trip?
Yeah, 2 or 3 days by horse/camelback.
Slash
Yeah.
my feet.
Now, Raelith, I'll understand if you wish to go straight to Kodenkel, so if you wish to do that, we will depart, or we will separate, but I would invite you to come and your group to Draconia with me for a short visit.
You'll need to explain a little bit more than that. What's in Draconia?
Draconia is where the High Priest of Bahamut is. I've made a deal with them. Knowledge check? That's religion.
Yeah, on. Well, would it be? Yes, that's fine. They all have the same one.
Yeah, so Bahamut is the god that Galahad worships, the one who gives him his power. Bahamut is the lawful good god of dragons, also known as Lord of the North Wind.
Thank you. They made a deal with them.
Yes.
Oliver.
Hello?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hey. Sorry, my headphones went out for a second. You were saying? Nope, still out. Okay. God, 1 second.
Either way, you die.
Nah. My character has like 300 HP, so he's chilling.
Ah, shit. If he says it, it must be true.
If he says it.
Can't believe Voltaire just survived getting crushed by a giant 1-ton boulder.
Actually, it was 2 boulders.
Alright, we're back.
Because
I have no
Here's
idea
one.
why they did that. but
Wally
alright.
attacked the pyramid too. And another boulder dropped and it landed on top of the first boulder.
So,
Even with 237 damage, I'm fine.
we were
So-
saying,
You cut a deal with these two, too.
yes. There is a type of healing that I cannot do myself. I'd like to get rid of this curse upon them. Sort of pointing to the crest on their chest.
And we have to go with you.
No,
No, he's
you
a
don't.
doctor.
But I would invite you to. It is your choice.
I've never been to Draconia. Is it nice?
Well, I live there. That's where my estate is. and I think it is fantastic.
I assumed he lived in Kohalu.
He just
And-
commutes.
You seem wrong.
Um. Huh. Either way, I'd like to leave a message for the next party that comes through about the existence of the Queens and the Pharaoh, so that they know. Let me think it over while I go scribble on the walls of the tomb, basically. Kind of like how he did with the chalk.
What do you think, Voltaire? You want to go to Dragon Conia?
A warrior's path winds through many kingdoms.
Why the hell are you always gonna talk like that?
Vulture saying, I don't care.
How come you don't say fine and bow anymore?
I've learned your dialect.
In like a day?
We were on the road to the desert for like a week.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well then I don't know who taught you this warrior's code bullshit.
It's from my past.
Have you not been reading his writings?
Yeah, so
Kindly.
Galahad retrieves the camels while you guys are talking.
Raylis is leaving a very clear but concise message detailing the existence of the Queens and the Pharaoh, saying we should not be disturbed. We want to go for diplomacy with them. They're quite nice and have many things to teach us. Basically saying don't attack them to the next people that come through.
Oh man, they're gonna get so attacked.
Well, I'm
any-
assuming the next people that come through are with the library, so.
Any
They would-
other warnings you're going to put in there?
Oh, Sarcophagus is a mimic.
in big chalk letters, right? Mimic in front of the fucking sarcophagus.
Can I actually do that? I'm gonna like walk in and then like do like mimic and then put an arrow.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you tell them? Wait, did you tell them not to go down the secret path to the true Pharaoh's chamber?
They have to go through the queens, so yes, that would have been part of the description. Like, if you're
Yeah.
to queens, the pharaoh was there. You will want to negotiate with them and learn all you can before trying to speak with the king or pharaoh.
Right. And when you get back after writing your messages, you see Jacques sort of near the entrance, and so you recall you got the bust of actually, which bust did you find? Remind me.
It was one outside of the, like, kind of half buried in the sand, I think, outside, and it looked like the Nefertiti bust that you
Yeah, is it this one?
have for some
Okay,
reason.
yeah. Yeah, so now you recognize the bust, which is still outside, as Senenenka. So you've got...
Oh, it's one of the. Wow.
So you've got the bust of Senenenka, which you could put in the cart.
Okay, going to do that.
And then you watch... Actually, as you step out, you see Jacques sort of waving his arms over the sand like...
Hang on, I don't have the thing open.
And the sand
Sorry.
is shifting, just like... and you see, like, more artifacts are being uncovered at the entrance. Most of them are pretty much ruined, but there is one in particular. It is this, the statue of a little... It is a sphinx. You see, it is about 4 foot long from tail to front, and also weighs a few hundred pounds, but it is in great condition.
Interesting. Wow.
Okay, you
That's
have the thing
like-
to put in the cart?
Jacques' like, hey, that's mine.
Can I like look at? I'm gonna look at him, look at the statue, realize it's a few hundred pounds, and just spark and be like, "All right, lift it."
Just watch me.
Did he
And
actually do it?
so he doesn't lift it, but like it slides, like shunts forward on the sand towards him, and like he walks backwards and it's like.
Rayla's gonna like walk over and like put her hand on his shoulder and be like, "I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna have to claim that for the library code from Cal."
Yeah, I'm actually gonna help Raylith out here and roll an intimidation check.
I will assist intimidation check.
Nice. Yeah. Valtier is just going to like bring up his knuckles and start cracking them, and like make his like dark veins just like bulge up. And he's gonna say, "Yeah, you can fight me for it."
Okay, so we're putting that all on Phil's.
Well, he
Yeah,
assists
no.
me, so I got the +2.
Yeah, and I'm going to say,
And if you fight him, I'll just heal him. You'll never win.
Fine, how much is this one going for?
What, the other one? Lust?
He's
What's he-
asking how much you're willing to pay for this statue that he unearthed.
I kind of want to just like pick him up and like carry him away and put him down somewhere else. He's just like one of those like obnoxious teenagers or something. And be like, stay. Like,
Wait, so he's saying he wants us to pay for it?
didn't we just? Why are these slaves so awful? We just
Yeah,
freed
like-
them, and now they're like, yeah, that's all this shit
All
shit
right.
that we wouldn't have had at all. It's ours now.
okay.
Through gritted teeth, Valtier's gonna
So-
ask Raylith. He's gonna be like, Can I do it? Can I just... Are we being peaceful?
And Gox is looking at you all super intently.
At this point, I think even Mitra is pissed.
Okay, I'm gonna step in between the two. But definitely ready to let Vulture loose if needed because she's kind of getting fed up.
Release the
Be
volunteer.
like, right, Gox, what do you believe you did in order to have us pay you for a statue?
I unearthed it. It was 10 feet below the ground.
Yes, we have people that are currently being sent here to do the exact same thing.
And I found it first.
And we freed you from slavery.
And gave you gold, if I remember, actually.
And I made sure you were healed up and didn't fucking die in a catacomb.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna be a lot cooler after I gave you that gold, but now you're just trying to piss me off.
Give me the gold back. Fuck you.
Look, no one in the world is going to stand up for us if I don't do it.
I
I
understand.
gave you money for no reason.
Can I do? I'm gonna do a
Stand up
diplomacy
for
with this
yourself.
dude.
No,
I-
allow me to diplomacy.
I
got
just
the
want to explain to him,
fabulous.
like, if he's going to walk through the world like this, somebody's going to completely floor him extremely quickly.
Yeah, it might be us.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he's lived his life being floored, so...
I
think-
understand, but like, if he's
Yeah.
doing that in the outside world, he's basically going to end up in the situation that he was just in. That's what I want to explain.
Are you gonna give me a +2?
Hmm?
Are you gonna give me a +2 diplomacy roll?
Is
Yeah, sure.
Walton explaining this?
So it's a 19, and Walton's gonna explain it. He's gonna
How
be
does,
like,
how does Walton
"Okay,
explain this?
Look, I healed you. I healed your brother. We fought so many dudes. Freed you from slavery. Gave you money. You
you are just being the most ungrateful little shit right now. Stop it.
That's not very diplomatic.
And then Realith with her +2 is going to chime in, saying, unless you want to end up a slave again extraordinarily quickly, you need to make friends in this world. This is not how you do it. You will end up plastered on the floor, somewhere, and back in shackles extremely quickly.
Fine. Have the statue.
I want to slap him, but I'm not going to, because, like, the highborn lady in me will not allow me to.
And didn't you hear what the shiny guy over there said too? He wants to help you out even more, and you're still acting like assholes.
Everything comes at a price.
Look, I get you're still a teenager. I'm still a teenager, but you gotta stop being so goddamn edgy.
In the middle of that,
Shop a hot topic.
Raylan's is actually going to just walk away from this whole situation, almost with an air of disgust to her, and start walking back to Galahad, and be like, "What was the deal you made, and why do we need to go with these, or why do you want to escort them? What are these two doing for you?" Is really what she's asking.
To explain the context of this will bring you into a world that I don't want to plunge you into. But essentially, I want them to become my agents.
You have quite the job cut out with you with that one. You're aware of their personalities? You know that this one, pointing to Gox, just tried to sell us a statue that he's unearthed and is claiming is his.
No, that was Jacques. Gox has not really spoken at all.
She didn't even, she doesn't even say the name. She pointed at the
Okay, get that one.
Yeah. No, she's not even bothering. It's this one now.
I want to go talk to Gox. I'm not getting anywhere with Jacques.
Galahad. Okay, so first things, Galahad says, assholes I can deal with. The Karanti I cannot. I do not sense true evil in their heart. However, I think for the purposes that I serve, they will be of great use. And you know, so Karanti is the elven word for unclean. Essentially, like the people who a paladin or the people who can detect evil detect as evil.
Got it. Rayla's just gonna sigh and say, they just seem like misguided teenagers at this point, so, as I said, you have your work cut out for you. I'll go with you to Code and Cal if you keep a particular eye on that one, thumbing again at Jock.
Don't you mean Draconia?
Oh yeah, I do.
As you wish. So you
He's
go up
like
to
the personality of a plate, I swear to God. Like,
Yeah, I just want to sharpen my sword right now with a whetstone.
in full view, right? Of the
Yeah, just so everyone sees I have a really big sharp sword in case there's any more diplomacy that we need to fucking give out.
Yeah, and this is the other reason that Braylith can't stay mad at you guys for very long.
Yeah, as Jacques comes by, like a lot of stones just sort of roll up onto the surface of the sand, and you find yourself surrounded by about 12 stones that would also serve quite well for whetstones.
Is he trying to make friends now, maybe? Or is he just showing off? Because it's definitely just showing off.
You could do a sense motive.
I'm gonna do a sense motive. Why not when I have a freaking +8 on it? I'm not gonna hit anything tonight.
Yeah, so
My goodness.
you sense that Jacques has had a long day. This is all very disruptive to his life, and you think he is reacting to it in the only way that he's ever known to come to a favorable conclusion. So you think that he is trying to make a begrudging friendship offering to Valtier.
And Rayla's just going to sigh deeply again. Teenage boys are not. She doesn't want to deal with them. You gotta remember, she's like 60, and she's like, oh god. No,
Yes. So speaking of ages, a slight retcon on what I told you before. Galahad is more towards 180. Doesn't super matter, but it may sometime in the future. So Walton goes up to Gox. You are muted.
Walton is muted.
Hey, buddy. So, I'm gonna sit next to him. So, has your brother always been difficult?
So Gox, with his, he has albino white hair, he's got antlers going up, most of them are broken. From your heal check from before, you can tell, even though bodily he is healed, he's a very damaged person.
Can I roll to heal his soul with a hug?
Yeah, give me a hug roll.
Alright.
Your hug roll is a plus 10.
To this hug roll.
Yeah, Valton has a plus 10 on hugs.
Plus
10
10.
on
What
hugs.
the? Oh,
Diplomacy. Oh no.
You're going to hug him, but you sort of knock your head into one of the antlers, and he is so confused at what you're trying to do.
All right, I'm gonna go in again. Let me try that one more time.
I'll hug him.
can we?
There we go.
Yes, the warmth of Mucha's love fills your heart and his. So he responds to you. Well, Big Brother protects me as much as we can.
Oh, big brother.
Oh.
Yeah, my big sister's the same way. Do you have more family, or is it just you and your brother?
We did, but now it's just us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did they pass?
That's a word for it.
Oh. Well, you're free now. So, what? You and your brother are going to Draconia? With Galahad, Mr. Shiny Pants? That sounds like fun. That sounds exciting.
Yes, he told us that Draconia is the farthest possible place that we can go from the Coven. The elves dare not step foot in that place.
I hear he's going to take you on as agents. Going to get some good honest work in you. instead of whatever the Coven had you do, which I assume was not good honest work.
we're very good at not being honest.
So-
Well, we're gonna come with you guys, and we're gonna make sure that you're okay, and you adjust, and yeah.
What do I say? Alright, Raylith, as much as I love standing in the middle of this shitty hot desert, where are we going?
Make the call.
Hold on, let's do a head count of the watermelons. How many did you eat?
I ate one, destroyed another.
We're down 2 watermelons.
How many are there total?
So you started with 6, and I guess you're down to 4 now?
Okay.
Alright, no more watermelon for Argus.
Yep.
Fuck you guys.
You broke your other one.
No!
Why didn't you eat the one that you like blasted open? Is the real question.
Yeah, maybe
Um.
the plus 1 made it taste better. Anyway, yeah, where are we heading?
I'm gonna answer. It's really up to you guys. Where
To
you would like
Draconia.
Okay, so we have 1 vote for Draconia. I told Galahad that I'd be willing to go with him so long as he kept an eye on Jacques over there. So I am not a fan of wrangling teenage boys. Are they? Do they look like teenagers?
Well, as tieflings, they are certainly not in their teens to be
Yeah. Well.
the size, but equivalently, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Equivalently, yes, they are basically teenagers.
They are adolescents.
And Haldora says, well, if you don't mind, I guess... Well, I can't go back to Codenkel now.
You can come along if you'd like.
To Draconia.
Do you have anywhere else to go?
Well, there's a whole world out there now. But I can't go back. I suppose Draconia is as good a place as any.
I like that attitude. You're in. What about you, Argus? I believe is the one who has not spoken up.
Wally, where are you going?
Draconia.
Alright, Draconia it is.
Alright, so you guys load up the bust of the queen, you load up the Sphinx statue, and into the carts. Do you guys get on your camels?
Since we still have them, I guess I'll get on my camel.
Yeah, so
Hell no.
so there's actually 1 extra camel now that Galahad is riding his griffin mount.
Right, that's fine with the camel. I was going to say though that we have to take the statue with us, don't we?
It's been loaded into the cart.
Right. So we're taking this Draconia with us.
You're taking it to Draconia. Unless you want to leave it here, either way.
I mean, leaving it here actually might be a better idea.
I mean,
Like,
put it
that guy's just gonna come and take it.
Well, actually, what Laylis is worried about is it getting buried again.
That is a definite possibility.
Yeah.
So, are you going to leave the statues?
No, let's take them.
All right. You
Valtier
guys.
still has manacles on.
Yep, he sure does.
Wait, don't we have the keys to those manacles?
Jeez.
Oh wait, no, they're magic. They're magic manacles. Wait, how did you cross your arms and flex at the guy with carrying manacles?
You can do that with manacles.
Dude,
Yeah,
man,
you can.
they fucking do this to you. You can't cross your arms like this.
Well, some of them have a length of chain between them. They don't all hold your wrists next to each other.
Well, let's ask Oliver. Oliver, are they manacles like this, or are they manacles with a big long chain so they don't even matter?
Not quite. No, they're manacles that put your wrists fairly close together. Apparently, there's just enough room where you could switch them to hold a sword, like that. Beyond that, no, you can't pull them apart.
And is there a keyhole? Because I do believe we have another set of manacles and a key.
Let me check on this item description.
I totally forgot about that. I've been sharpening my sword in the worst way.
You're just like, this is as far as you can go. Just,
Yeah,
My
so,
sword down on the ground, just drag it across.
no, so the key to your manacles are not there. You have the keys to the other manacles that you collected.
Oh, that asshole that ran away had the manacles key, huh?
He is the one that put them on.
Wait. August, you
What
got
do you-
that fancy mace.
Yeah.
Use it. Break the
Um,
manacles.
Terrible idea. Do
All
it.
right.
It's a great idea. We can put them on top of the priceless statue, and then just slam them.
You know I'm probably gonna break his wrists, right, Wally? You know that?
I can heal them.
You're a doctor, right? You know that I would probably
I-
break his wrists.
Yes, but I have magic healing.
I said, well, maybe the keys are on one of these dead guys. Did we even check all of them?
I don't think the keys are gonna be on those
the
guys.
faceless voice of God just told us that the keys ran away.
So Gox sheepishly looks at you, Valtier. Says, I can help.
What was that?
I can help you there.
You have to speak up, my boy. What are you saying? What are you saying
Oh,
to me?
stop, Valtier.
Go
Do you
ahead,
want to
Doc.
be stuck in those or not?
Alright.
Hey, Gox.
Bring me your wisdom.
Don't worry about him. He's like the Jacques of our group.
What?
he gives you a slight chuckle at that. And he goes over to you, and like from his hair he takes out a couple of pins and like has you hold up your hands like that. And give me a perception check.
All of us?
Just Valtier, unless you guys are watching. Okay, so it takes a little while, but for a moment you see his hands blur, and the lock, the manacles swing open. But so they don't blur in the way that like a Photoshop blur. It's just bleh, like a blob.
Sure.
It blurs in the way that it looks like there are hundreds of versions of his hand, nearly transparent, overlaid over each other for a moment. The moment
Sure.
before the lock opens.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Thank you. How art thou so dang good at that?
I have a lot of time.
Nice one. Cool. Okay.
and he takes the manacles and just sort of kicks them into the sand.
I don't want them. Screw those things.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
So you're saying that Gox's antlers are broken.
Yes.
Can divine healing, because I know in some cases divine healing can grow back things like that.
Yes.
Can my divine healing do that?
Not at your level.
Okay.
You think in order to restore a body part that has been broken or cut off and then healed over, it takes a spell called Restoration, which is a bit above your pay grade right now.
Just a bit.
So.
All right, let's get on the road. I'm impatient. Let's go.
Yep,
Let's
I'm
go.
with Valtier on this one. Let's not spend any longer in this desert.
All right, yeah, you guys
Our
start.
school will serenade us with a traveling song. On the road again. Just can't wait to be on
Somebody
the road
once
again.
told me.
Yeah, as we head over towards Draconia, do we happen to see the halfling running around the desert with his no horse?
So you do a perception check.
I'm looking for this guy. I'm gonna find him. Oh, and not 30d6. Oops. It is. Damn it! I wanted to find him so bad.
Yeah, you see his footprints led due east, and then turned south. From what you saw, you don't think his prospects are great.
Voltaire, if it's any consolation, he doesn't have any food or water. He's probably gonna die.
Why are you telling Valtier that?
Argus, if it's any consolation,
Is it? But I wanted to hit him. It's not fun of the desert, does it?
you hit him in his heart hard enough to make him run.
Yeah, did you see him cry?
I sure did, buddy.
So Haldora takes the reins of the cart and follows you guys. Jacques and Gox sit in the cart, and you guys are on camels?
Yep.
Alright. And the extra camel has been tied to the back of the cart, sort of following.
I'm gonna. Can I chill with Jacques and Gox?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna make some new friends.
So you two look very different. Was there something special about your mom or your dad?
Oh.
Well, Mom was a druggie. She really liked, she liked a lot of stuff, actually. And so she sold us off to, buy more drugs.
Jesus. Dang, dude.
So,
My mom sold me for drugs. That sucks.
Well,
Modern story, dude.
Phil, have I not told you Argus's backstory?
No, I don't think you've told me that detail.
He was sold as a child slave to pay off a gambling debt.
fuck,
Oh,
you haven't told me part of your
yeah.
backstory either. What? Where did that come from?
I have to have told you, Oliver. That's come up more than once.
Dude, you didn't even tell me that, and you tell me everything.
You did not
Okay.
tell me that. You imagined all these conversations.
Oh my goodness, Tyler.
Well, it was something that was supposed to come up.
I'm gonna. It's who replied to me? Was it Jacques or Gox? I assume it was Jacques.
That was Jacques.
Okay.
Jocks.
Well, I'm gonna tell him. Well, my parents weren't that great either. They disowned me for having divine abilities and then faked my death.
Jacques tells
I'm
you.
literally the only one from a good house. So
That's pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to tell you, so you're not alone, and there's still hope for everyone. And now you have a chance to make a better life for yourself, because Galahad, he's a stand-up guy.
Well,
And I know you guys are gonna do great things.
I just want to get away.
I'm going to hug him. He didn't get a hug. He's gonna get a hug.
Your hug,
yeah, he's
your
gonna
hug, cracks through his tough guy persona like an egg, and you find that on the inside he is soft and mushy, and terribly afraid of the world.
I'm going to whisper in his ear. I'm sorry, I called you an asshole earlier. You're a good guy.
Thanks. And so, day one, or rather, by nighttime, you guys have found yourselves in a different part of the desert. Now it's more, think of like canyons. It's not so much of a sandy ground anymore. It's there's like plateaus, a lot of rocks, large ones in the distance, and
Oh, so we're in California. I said, so we're in California now.
Yes, you're now in Southern California. You found yourself in Joshua National Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are cactuses around.
When do we get to LA and meet us?
Right. And you find a large clearing. Well, no, not a clearing, but you find a place that is in the shadow of these cliffs now. That seems to be about as optimal a sleeping place as you can find after a day of searching. And as you guys start to rest, you see Gox just sort of over the ground, and like instant campfire pit.
What the heck?
How did you do that? Do you commune with the rocks? Are you their master?
Yes, I am the master of rocks.
Maybe you could show me a thing or two.
And Oliver, there's enough food in the cart that we can eat rations without having to take them out of our own inventories, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna say I'm doing that then.
Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like
I need
there
no
is food enough for 7 people to last. What is it? To last another 7 days. So you guys
Okay,
are
so
well
what are in those?
stocked.
What are in those elfin rations anyway? That's some fancy food or what?
I figure it's the same thing we saw in those like rations that were posted on Instagram.
That is exactly what you saw.
Wait, what?
There was this series of like different types of rations for different races that were posted to Instagram, and they were really dope. They were like all sort of like medieval things, like uncured meat and shit like that. It was really cool.
Here you go.
But
That's what you've got.
I'm gonna go up to Valtier and say, what? Why aren't you eating like ever?
The true warrior's path, Wally, is one through hardship and struggle.
So, should I not eat if I want to become a true warrior?
This is my sacrifice, but if you found value in the same sacrifice, I don't see why not.
My warrior's path is taking me through these salmon steaks. They're pretty damn good. Well, let me have some of this.
Indeed. So do you guys have... So eventually it comes time to set a watch, if you guys choose to do so.
I am going to be the first on the watch, and I'm going to post myself in front of Raylith
Yeah,
with my sword in the ground.
Raylith is very much in her I'm not doing the watch kind of mood. But she will make breakfast for you.
So I have first watch.
I'm after Wally.
I need no sleep.
So Valtier can just handle the rest of the night.
Okay.
And then Jacques and Gox can have a full night's rest. And we'll let them know that they can have a full night's rest and they don't have to worry.
Yeah, and
Because I'm just something they're not used to.
And Haldora, she makes camp near you, Raylith. Pretty much adjacent.
Works for me.
I can't believe you're not going to rest after using so many Blood Rage rounds.
No, I'll rest while you guys are doing your watch.
Okay.
So you're caving? You're going to sleep?
I mean, it's not caving.
I thought your warrior's path forbade you to eat and sleep.
I haven't been sleeping for a few nights already.
So why stop now? You're on a streak.
No, I want that max HP for tomorrow.
I can just... Okay.
Alright.
Nah, if Valtier didn't sleep tonight, I'm pretty sure he would be extremely tired tomorrow. He's not about that life right now.
Wait, Galahad's with us too, right?
Yeah, so Galahad says he will take the second half
Okay.
in total.
Because he's an elf boy, he can do that.
Right, so first watch begins. It was you, Wally?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm standing stalwart and resolute, waiting, because I know my foe will appear.
yeah, give me that perception check. Oh, you see it. Oh my god. A scorpion comes...
Oh god.
Yeah. It is 4 inches long, with 2 mighty snappers, about 1 inch thick each. And oh my god, it's coming. It's coming. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I will attack my new foe. I will strike him down. Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah, roll damage.
Why?
No, this time it hits.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you go, and it is cut straight in two.
I'm going to yell out into the abyss. Why? Why do you keep sending me these creatures? Why?
Does that wake me up?
Yes, everyone is woken up by this.
Why?
I say, Wally, what the fuck?
Something keeps sending these tiny creatures after Raylith night after night, and it only happens when I'm watching, and I don't know why.
What do you mean? Are we in danger? What's going on?
Okay, you can go back to sleep. I need to talk to Raylith.
We have to.
Maybe she's got
Rayleigh,
food in her backpack or
Is
something.
there something that you did, or there is something that you touched that is causing tiny creatures to have a bloodthirst for you? Because every night I have the same watch. There is a creature that appears and bum rushes towards you.
Are you sure they're not going toward you?
I'm sure. The first 3 nights I was separated from you, and they appeared and they went right towards you. And tonight I was ready. I stood right in front of you. And it happened again.
No idea. But it only happens on your watch, right?
Only on my watch. As far as I know. I
Seems
forget.
more like you're cursed than I am, honestly.
Sounds like your problem.
Seriously.
Oh God!
Pointing out the
I'm
obvious.
cursed. I'm cursed. What did I do? What did I do?
Sounds like a personal
What did I do?
problem.
What did I do? Oh
And
God!
Shut up, Wally.
Shut up, Voltaire! The warrior's path involves you not being a little bitch!
You fought him off. It's
Whoa.
fine. You did it. Chill out.
I need to figure this out.
I'm snoring again.
and
I'm sorry, guys.
the rest
I
of
really realistic. Oops, sorry.
the rest of your watch goes on without issue. And who do you call up? Who do you wake up next?
I'm gonna wake up Argus.
Are we under attack again?
Wait, are you sleeping on the cart?
Yes, always.
Okay, then I'm gonna climb into the cart and I'm gonna lay next to you. And to wake you up, I'm just gonna poke at your cheek.
Argus!
I wake up and I do try to push Wally off the cart.
That's a strength check.
No, Oliver, is it a strength check?
Or is it a combat maneuver?
It sounds like a combat maneuver to me.
Alright, you have to beat my fat CMD.
Oh!
Yeah, so
I go to push him, but then I fall off the cart.
exactly. Yeah, so you in your stupor, you like try to push volley, but it's more like. And
Sure,
you
like
go
a crunch up
tumbling
my face.
down. You fall about 7 feet down off the cart onto the ground. Take 1d4 non-lethal damage.
And Wally's gonna peek over the cart and say, "It's your turn." Sorry.
Yes, you are quite awake now.
God. See, God damn it. I get up and dust myself off and then sit by the fire. I'm just like grumbling. Just, fucking cart. Why do I even sleep up there? Stupid. God, my nose hurts. Hate this place.
Yeah, your nose is kind of bleeding right now. And give me a perception check.
Oh wait, does his nose need like realignment or is he fine?
Not realignments,
Because I
it's
can do a
just...
heal check before I go to sleep.
it looks just like a normal bloody nose, not necessarily broken.
Okay.
Alright, well that's a 12 for my perception.
Alright, yeah. The wind is howling through these canyons. It is a chilly night, and there are no clouds in the sky whatsoever. And you watch up above yourself. Oh my god. If the map would change real quick. Thank you, map.
Come on, map. Pretty.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so you watch the stars above you, and you sort of feel this sort of, not quite a one with nature, but as a ranger, you can appreciate it. And as you watch, you see a shooting star flare across the sky. And as every child knows, when you see a shooting star, you should make a wish.
Oh, I'm gonna make the best wish.
And
Wish for that guy who got
So you
away to be
have-
dead.
5.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You have
You have 5 seconds.
4. What is your wish?
Oh. I wish that I can keep making good money. That's sweet, sweet.
Your wish is, I wish I can keep making good money, that sweet, sweet money.
Gold.
That sweet, sweet gold.
Gold good enough to eat. Oliver.
Yep. And you just watch the star go by. And as you're mesmerized by the heavens above, the earth below has nothing much to show you this night. And eventually you find yourself at the end of the watch. Who do you wake up?
Wasn't Galahad taking the rest of it, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
What?
I had one.
You don't know.
Oh, you did? I thought I
So
forgot.
this
I
is
forgot
Argus's
you were gonna-
memory
I forgot that
there.
You were gonna watch.
Ah, fuck, you're right. It's Argus's
All right.
memory.
I'm going to flip a gold piece. Heads for Galahad, tails for Voltaire. Heads. I'm pretty sure it's Galahad. I go up to Galahad wherever the hell he's sleeping. Is he? Where is he anyway? Is he just like out on a bedroll or something?
Yeah, so he is on a bedroll. You notice, actually, he's not laying there. He is doing very, very slow-moving, sort of stretching exercises on the ground.
Calisthenics.
Like, in this trance-like state. When you approach him, he is currently in a right splits.
Galahad, that's weird. Why are you doing that? Galahad, are you awake? Wake up. Wake up.
He snaps out of the trance. Ah. Argus. I expected Voltaire to wake me.
Oh, well. I mean, shit happens, right?
Oh, is there something wrong with Voltaire?
Obviously. Have you seen him? I'm
Well,
gonna chuckle out of Galahad, come on.
other than that.
I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, it was your watch next, right? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
He just like very well. Go to sleep, Argus.
So good. I'm so good at
Can't
this.
even do that right, Argus. You can't even fucking do that right. Can't even remember fucking who the fuck goes after you.
You can't even.
You can't even have a full face that looks normal.
Oh,
fuck, dude? It's ad hominem bullshit.
That was Argus, not me.
No, that was Wally. He woke up for that split second. And
Just
talked
to
crazy.
roast you.
All right. Yeah. Well, I just go to sleep then. I did a great job. 10 out of 10. I'd hire me.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, Raylick did hire you. Well, my family did a bit.
Right. And Voltaire, where are you sleeping?
I'm not really quite sure what my options are.
Your options were to scale the cliff and sleep on the plateau. You could find yourself a nice little cubby hole. You could sleep out in the open next to the fireplace. You could
Nah,
in the sand.
you know I'm doing that climb check. You know I'm doing that climb check.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll rage for it. I'll rage for it. Just to give me a little bonus there. Alright. Well, 13.
Yeah, you find your way up to the top of the plateau. And as you're sleeping there, Galahad looks around to see, like, where's Voltaire? And he looks up and, like, he sort of sees your foot off the edge of the plateau, and he's like, so that's why. And you have a peaceful night. However, Michelle, give me a perception check.
I'm asleep.
You are asleep. That's quite the penalty. Yeah, well, that's a minus 20 penalty, but that'll be enough.
What?
You wake up in the middle of the night to see Galahad and the twins talking over the embers of the campfire in Infernal again.
Okay. I'm gonna do understand language. Because they're talking in Draconian, right? Or not Draconian, Infernal.
Yes. And yeah, so you listen to the conversation, and Jacques and Gox are telling him about life under Cyril, how Cyril would break their bones, heal them, and repeat for Kokonacht. And from your knowledge religion regarding Asmodeus earlier, I'll say you know what Kokonacht is, which is the Night of Bones. So, with that mace that Argus now carries, he would ritualistically break all the bones in Gox's body while using divine magic to keep him alive and conscious.
Yikes.
For the rituals. And you can tell that they really fucking hate elves, just in general.
Interesting they're talking to Galahad then.
Very interesting. And then Galahad tells them about, he tells them about the Dragon Coterie, which is the secret organization that he's in that opposes the Sylvan High Council. And he tells them about life in Draconia and what they're going to do to have their revenge.
And that is?
He says they will have their chance at revenge. And that's the gist of their conversation. Until they head
Sylvan
back.
High Council I've heard of before. Via Moriarty, I believe, and also this crazy guy that we ran into in the street that one time. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, good old crazy guy.
you were like super nice to them, right?
Super nice to... Who?
Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying.
Right, and then they head back into the cart to finish their nap, finish their sleep, and it is the morning. You are greeted by the sun.
Okay, Rayla's gonna get up, make breakfast for everybody. Do her usual, bang on the side of the tin breakfast when it's done.
Heldora helps you with that.
Oh, weird. Okay.
And you guys have a scrumptious breakfast.
I will partake of this breakfast.
Yeah, I'll eat. I'm definitely eating. Ready to get back on the road.
Yeah, and Jacques and Gox just gobble this down. They have like a double serving. Hungry boys.
Valtier has conversation topic that he'd like to approach during breakfast.
So how long is y'all's dick?
Don't
Nope.
go there.
No.
Not roll through that.
Yeah, it's
Get
not the hot
outta
springs
here,
episode.
Instead, Valtier specifically addresses Wally and Raylith. And he says, when did you both realize that you could use magic? Like, there had to be a time when you didn't even know that you were capable of that kind of power. I mean, had you been trying to do it for a long time? Was it an accident? Like, did you do it for the very first time, and did that change the way that you saw yourself and like went on in life?
I started using magic without knowing that I was using it. I would be playing with my sister in the library, for instance, and I'd start glowing. It wasn't something I actually actively thought of, and that could just be because, in my case, it always tends to be tied to something such as song. So, it wasn't. Once I realized something was happening, it more just became honing it and using it the way I wanted to, if that makes sense, and learning from books about how to do that.
Alright, yeah, for sure, okay.
And
What about you, Wally?
well, for me, I was when my dad first started teaching me about medicine and things like that. I was late to the first class, and well, I don't remember much of what happened after that, but I woke up and I was in the infirmary, and I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't feel them, and it was probably that night when I was going to sleep that I heard Mitra's voice. And I just started talking to her and praying to her and
Mitra's a guy.
talking to him and praying to him.
There's a guy.
Sorry.
Everyone get down. There's a car.
It's a god. It doesn't have to have a gender. But anyway, so yeah. And he talked back and he was kind. And after a little while, he told me that I had power, and after about a week in the infirmary, I tried using it, and it healed up my legs really good. And that's the first time I discovered that I could use that sort of thing.
Thank you for your answers.
What's on your mind, Valtir?
Well, you've all seen my strange capabilities, and lately I've been feeling stronger. I mean, certainly whatever this is getting stronger, and I've been feeling this energy coming from it, and I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's magic.
As in your I almost want to say goopy arm trick, but that might not be the most polite thing to say.
Yes, my health issue.
I thought it was quite obvious that that was magic in some way.
Right. I mean, it has to be, I would think. But what I'm talking about is it always kind of has done its own thing. And now I think that it's starting to give me more control or more power or something. And I mean, I don't know, I feel like maybe, I mean, I don't know how to use magic, but I feel like I might have that capability soon if whatever this is that is using my body as a host keeps giving me its power.
Can I roll knowledge and see if I would know anything that sounds similar to that?
Knowledge or
in terms of,
arcana?
Sorcerer.
Damn, all those fucking 18s and 20s earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know that spontaneous magic comes in many forms. Usually it's in the form of something you've inherited in your blood, but much like one of the sources of your magic, from just like the power of your song, force of your personality, from just seeing his blood several times now, you think it's a pretty good conclusion to come to that he's got magic whose source is from his blood or heritage.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to Voltaire, because you did such a lovely job explaining it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where I got it. My parents were fine. That I had never seen or heard anything like it before, but blood has something
Well,
foreign in it.
Voltaire, your parents don't necessarily have to have the same thing as you, because my parents don't have divine abilities. It could have just been something that was further, basically, long time ago. One of your ancestors maybe had it or something like that.
I figured abilities given from a god are a bit different than abilities that come. But maybe you're right, Wally. All I know is that I don't know much. But I just asked about magic because I feel like... I feel like this... There's gonna be a point at some time where this blood affects me with its magic, whether I like it or not.
Right. Well, if you go crazy and we need to cut you loose, no hard feelings. Right? No, I'm kidding.
Understandable.
No, I'm not actually gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I'll keep an ear out for anything that might be related to your condition for sure. But I can't think of anything right now.
In the meantime,
so you guys... yes?
Yeah, go ahead, Oliver, go for it.
Yeah, so you guys start the day traveling again, and by the end of the day, you make it to a mountain range. This is the west side of the nation of Draconia. Draconia is, of course, a mountainous nation. And let me bring my notes on that.
This looks a little familiar.
Yes, strangely so. Alright, and coming out of the passageway that Galahad is leading you to, you see a man with a one-horse cart coming back out of Draconia. From the distance, you can see he's pretty pudgy. He's got like a side part trying to cover up a bit of male pattern baldness. This is a human guy, middle-aged. He is wearing robes befitting a merchant. And you see his cart is like sort of all packed up, but the design, it looks like if he like unstraps some things, it would like open up to make sort of tables for displaying things. You are familiar with this design of cart as it is common in Code and Cal.
Oh, guys, do you wanna stop and buy things from the merchant?
I mean,
We can see what he has.
I don't. Do you think he wants to stop and go wheeling and dealing right here on the road?
Well, if he's got a cart where he can pull a string and it opens up, maybe.
I mean,
Okay, I'll yell
a
out to him.
sale's a sale.
Say, hey, do you buy shit?
So you call out to this guy, maybe 100 feet out. He's walking his horse. No, he's riding his horse and cart down this winding road, and he says, "Hey." It seems that he didn't actually hear your question, just your sound.
Alright, then I guess I'll wait till we get closer.
Yeah, so you guys get closer to him, and you can see him much closer now. He's got sort of patchy skin. It's slightly yellowish in color, off tan. And he says, do I have a deal for you?
Oh boy, here we go. And I look back at Raylith and Wally.
And he stops the cart right in front of you and goes like, and it just opens. And you see rows and rows of vials and potions. And he says, I have the best potions from all of Ragnoth. Everyone tells me I have the best potions.
Oh my god.
God
I don't
damn it.
want to buy from this guy anymore.
Let's go. None of you can buy anything from this guy.
I want to sense motive this guy.
Okay, sense motive.
How trustworthy does he seem?
You think if he told you the sky was blue, you best look up to make sure.
I want to smash his potions. I want to smash his shit, but I'm not going to. But I want to.
He says, you look like a discerning gentleman. I have the potion just for you. Here, and he picks up one of the vials. Here it is.
Let's hear it then.
Yes, I personally milked 30 snakes to get you this snake oil extract.
It's not how snake oil.
For only 30 gold, I will give you the best snake oil extract in Ragnoth.
What would we even use?
Can I smack it out of his hand?
What would we even use that for?
Don't you know snake oil cures all things? You rub it on your joints and...
Can I really smack that bottle out of this guy's hand?
Yeah, if you want to smack it, you can smack it.
Alright, what do I have to roll?
I guess an attack.
I'm the Archduke of Draconia, and you will respect me.
Okay. Attack. Okay.
Yeah, that's an unarmed strike, unless you're using your sword.
No, it's an unarmed strike.
Okay, yeah, you smack it on the ground. He says, hey, that's 30 gold. You break it, you buy it.
Let's go. I turn around and like, get this guy, let's leave.
I say, I'm pretty sure I saw you drop that.
No, you took your sword out and smacked this bottle out of my hand. I told her it was 60 gold, and that's how much it is.
Let's leave. Let's get out of here, please. Please, Raylith.
I can't believe you're gonna let him win. I can't believe you're gonna let him live, so that way he can become the president of Golden Cow.
Oh my god. I smacked out of his hand. I'm not gonna attack him just for being a snake.
Oh my god, can you believe this? This half-elf just attacked me. Everyone saw it, everyone agrees with me.
Let's go, Raylith, please move. Just demand that we all move
is just
forward.
like this whole time she's just like sitting like super unamused. She's just over this trip in general, I think, at this point.
Alright, I'm making it like I'm like literally slapping these camels and these horses, just like go.
And he says, hey, you have to pay for that. That was 90 gold.
I'm running.
Hey, I'll remember you.
Maybe I'll do some business with you if you give me a sample. What are you selling here? Go on, let's see.
My mind is like a steel trap. I remember everything. I have a photographic memory. Everyone tells me my memory is the best.
Argus, don't humor this guy. Let's just go.
I say, come on, give me a little sample. Give me something.
Alright, here you go. Tell me, where does it hurt? Where are you sore?
Right here, and I slap him in the face.
That's it.
Oh my god.
It's just, hey. I'm just a potion salesman trying to make an honest living. Alright.
Slash that guy, dude. What the hell?
It wasn't
Everyone
like
tells me I'm the best potion salesman, I'm the best alchemistier, and
it wasn't like a fucking full-on swing. It was kind of just like a little pat.
yep,
All on the wrist, not even like shoulder motion. It was like.
He says, and this man just punches me out of the blue after that asshole half-elf attacked me with his sword.
Walton is gonna look dead at this man's eyes and say, "You will suffer for the crimes of yourself in another dimension."
What is wrong with you people?
Oh my god, let's go. I continue on down the road. I run down the road.
You just get off the horse and run. I say, all right, that was fun. Let's go.
Yeah, Raylith is just does not care in this case. Sorry, guys. But yeah, she's standing up with you.
Look over at Voltaire. I'm like, man, I hope we never ran into that guy again.
You're the one who was humoring him.
He has a point.
All right, fair. You got me there. So how much farther until we get to Dragonland? Galahad.
To reach Rulun will be about another day's travel, maybe two.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
Can we stop in town to
I cannot lie to you.
Oh, I like this music.
I'd like to stop in town and refresh with the shops, refresh our supplies at the shops, and see if I can find another. He told me I could switch my gun when we got to the town. I'm gonna switch my gun.
Alright, yep.
That's a real thing.
When you get to Rulun, you will be able to do that.
Okay.
So, you guys go through the winding mountains guided by Galahad, and you come across on the way let me reveal this for you. A building out on the side overlooking the mountains, and it's sort of built onto the side of the mountain, but you can see they have like fenced off a large amount of the area behind it, and there seems to be a large clearing behind it as well, and then there is you can hear a stream going as well nearby. Definitely within a half mile, maybe a quarter mile. And Galahad, as it's getting closer to night, close to time to rest, he says, "We should take a stop by here. I think you'll enjoy it."
All right, whatever you say.
And you guys enter the building, and on the sign about maybe 2 feet high, it's a pretty small sign. It says Lucky Pa Hot Springs.
It is the hot
Lucky
spring.
what?
Lucky Pa Hot Springs.
Okay.
And you guys tether your animals to the long... What's it called? The thing you tether your animals to?
Post.
No, it has a name. whatever. It's a long post, and there's like a trough for putting food in, and there's like hay in there already.
All right.
And you guys enter the building. As you guys enter, a bell rings when he opens the door, and you see inside it is hardwood floors, hardwood ceiling, pretty much everywhere. The counter is about a foot off the ground, and you see behind it is a door, maybe 3 feet high, and you hear, sort of from the back room, coming, yeah, coming. And
Do
out
we
of
really have time for this?
I just want to go for a shot.
So then out of the door comes a little cat walking on its hind
cat boy.
legs, and he's got little green eyes. It's about 2.5 feet high, or tall, and he says,
Does he look like this?
approximately, a bit bigger.
Harry, you are in the D&D session now.
Oh. And he says, welcome. You here to rest? Yes.
I'll look at him for a second, like, what are you?
Indeed. You have never seen a creature like this before in Code and Cal or your other travels. He says, I am Mitsuru. Yes?
I said, what are you? Are you some kind of puppet? Where are the, I wave my hand over him. Where are the strings? Someone's fucking with me.
Can I do a knowledge check on this, please?
Knowledge nature.
When I can get my thing to stop freezing.
Are you friends with a corgi?
Good question.
Well, this is not a house cat. This is a bizarre bipedal walking type of cat. You don't know.
Okay. Rayla's eyes are going to light up, and she's going to pull out her notebook, and then pause because she can't think of a question.
Yes. You want to rest? You want food? We have food.
Do you know where any shops I can go that have stuff of spells?
Spells. Rulun. You want to go to Rulun? Next day over. Almost there.
It's a day away.
Winding mountains make slow travel. If you fly there, very fast.
Rayla's actually going to go to Galahad and whisper, have you been here before?
He says, yeah, it's pretty great. I love these little guys.
What are they?
I think... So I'm pretty sure a wizard founded this place and really loved his cats. And then he made all of his cats talking. And then... And now the cats run the place.
This place is run by a bunch of awakened cats.
Rayla's just going to be like, oh, okay. That works for me. Yeah, and, she's going to turn to the cat and say, so how long have you, been here?
I have been here my whole life, yes. Yes, it is. We are very expensive. Lots of gold, need gold. And he points to the sign with prices listed. So, small humanoids, 1 copper, mid-sized humanoids, 2 copper, large humanoids, 3 copper.
What time of day is it again?
It is twilight.
Well, we might as well stay for the night.
Yes, yes, you want food, yes? And bath. I can smell you. You smell terrible.
That's not nice.
I'm still like, I'm leaning over at Wally. I'm like, Wally, are you seeing this? Look, bunch of talking cats.
Yeah, a bunch of rude cats.
It's the most wild thing I've ever seen, Wally. Look at this.
And like,
They're walking on feet like people.
you see like maybe a mote of dust in the air has like distracted him, and he starts like wandering away from you guys.
I mean, after we've seen a celestial corgi, I'm not quite surprised by human-like cats.
I didn't get that corgi bonus.
Yeah, I guess I'll go up and say, well, how many rooms do you have open for the night?
We have. And he looks at your whole party, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 plus Eldora plus the twins plus Galahad. He says,
Pretty bait now.
1, 2. Enough.
How much are your rooms
What
going
does that
for?
mean?
And he points at the sign again. So the sign,
Alright.
it says, like it's the fee to use the hot springs. It doesn't say anything about rooms or food. It's like, that much. You can read, can't you?
Will it be extra for rooms and food?
No, that much.
Alright then. We will take 8 rooms for the night and a bad screech. And Ray looks actually just going to hand over the copper in this case because it's just so low.
Can I pet the cats?
Okay. You reach your hand over towards its head, and it says, "No pet, no pet. Pets are extra.
How much?
1 gold, 1 pet."
like how much? How much per pet?
1 gold.
Okay, I will pay. 1 gold.
Okay, and he makes a sudden leap and just lands like right on your chest and like grabs your lapel and nuzzles you in the face.
Oh my god. This is the best 1 gold I've ever spent. I want to give him one of my Wally hugs.
Yeah.
It's just choking.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
You want food? Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, need to get food. Fishing. Yes, fishing. Hey.
I would actually like a bath first and then food. That's my vote.
Need to fish or no food. Stream is that way. Go.
We have food on our cart, right? We don't need food from them. We have cart food.
We have like rations. We don't have real food.
Fishing. Let's go. And he starts running out the door towards the stream. Come.
Alright, I suppose a bit of fishing before the bath.
Just don't stand.
Yep, Rayla's gonna go along with it. She's gone.
Although, I'm not quite the fisherman.
I go with.
Galahad tells you guys, I will take care of things over here. You guys... well, Good luck on the fish. I trust you won't need my help there.
Nope, I got it. Trust me, I'm a pro.
Is he being an ass? Is he being condescending? I'll fuck you up, Galahad.
Want to sense motive that?
I don't think you could do that, even if you tried, Voltaire.
A true warrior can overcome all challenges. Yeah, I'll sense motive.
You're not true enough a warrior to overcome his AC.
Sensing motive.
You think Galahad is giving you such sass.
I'll fuck you up, mate.
Oh my god, we have a fucking...
Then I leave. Then I go to the river.
All
We
right.
got the rowdiest motherfucker in our party.
One sec. You guys didn't meet the other two. Right. So you guys go.
Like, what's up?
You said something?
No?
Okay.
Did someone say something?
No. So you guys find yourself over here at the stream, and the Mitsuyo goes over to this tree, which you see has a thick rope tied all around the trunk, and it goes and then ends in a grappling hook. And he says, "Here, bait and hook. Yes."
I'll go take a look. Alright.
This is a big fucking stream.
Not that big.
No.
25 feet wide is pretty big.
Okay, like at its widest, it's also like 10 feet wide in some places. It's... But anyway, yeah, I go up to the tree trunk that has the rope and stuff attached to it.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, so you see it is a thick rope, pretty old. It has seen better days. It's kind of tattered. It has had a lot of usage, especially towards the grappling hook part. And do you put anything on it?
I don't think so. I really, actually, I don't have anything for this, really.
Every time.
The cat, Mitsuyo, walks up to you. "You have food. Put it on. Put it on. Little food makes bigger food."
Okay, well, I have, like, my crappy trail rations. I can grab some out of there. I'll take a little bread for my trail ration or something and slap it on.
Yes, let's go. And you see the cat, like, arduously bringing this heavy rope, boop, 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 dragging it towards the bridge here. And do you guys get close to the bridge?
Yeah, I'm following him. Argus is still kind of fascinated by these little cat people, so I'm following. I'm watching him.
Yeah. And as you get closer to the stream, you can see there are a ton of fish swimming upstream against it, and you think this is kind of bizarre, eating such a large fish hook, but there you go. And the cat waits at the edge with the hook for a minute, just watching the stream. What are you guys doing?
Rayla's just gonna be watching and taking notes. So I should probably move closer to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riddler's gonna be like watching like on the side of the bridge. Me.
We'll see what this cat is getting at.
Yeah, so you guys see just tons of these smaller fish, up to medium-sized fish, going by, and it's still watching.
I'm just watching. Like, is this cat like a good fisherman or what? Like, what's gonna happen here?
And then you see it, and oh my god, it is
I watched that later.
this
A huge fish.
this fish is going upstream.
Oh god.
Yes, fish. Yeah, going upstream, and as it goes, he goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And as it approaches the bridge, the cat lets the bait down, and just like, hop. And then, as it reaches this point, let's see, let me draw this. Ooh, I don't want that. Line. So that's basically the rope now. It has become super taut. You see as it goes forward. The rope
Can I
comes
run
taut,
to the bridge?
and then you hear the tree shudders, the bridge shudders, and the fish starts swimming for its life. Roll initiative.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Can I pass it to you?
I wasn't ready for this.
Phil, that's your roll.
I'm very slow.
You're a slow boy.
Very slow. I'm just kind of watching this happen.
Yeah, watch out for those.
Like, how long can I wait before I have to act?
I should have just went in on that.
And Walton?
A lot of feathers.
Oh, Luke had to restart his computer. He blue screened.
Oh. Okay, we'll say
Yeah, his
he's
computer
mystified
crashed.
by this.
Can we actually take can we take a break right now?
Okay, yeah, let's take a 5-10 minute break.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Let's wait for Luke to get back.
That's me.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh fuck, I forgot something. I am here.
Also, sort of here.
Yep. Weren't expecting that, were you?
What?
What? Big
Giant fish.
fish. Oh, tiny little cat boys.
Yeah.